of a website versus ClickFunnels or a sales funnel. On the left is going to be a website. Let's say what's up, guys? What's going on? Thanks for joining me here today. We're going to be talking about ClickFunnels. What is ClickFunnels? How to use it? We're going to also set up a simple sales funnel so you can kind of see how it works. It's really not that difficult once you understand how it's all done. So if you guys are new to this channel, my name is David Gutierrez. I talk about affiliate marketing, passive income, making money online, other ways to make money online, and so forth. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the like button there, and that way I can so I can continue to make more content like this. So let's get into it. So what is ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels, you kind of see here in the front, it's pretty much a sales funnel, so you can get your customers from point A, from wherever you were at, for example, like social media, take them directly to the product point B. But along the way, you could actually offer them a free product, right? A present, like an ebook, a video. You could also grab their email so you can stay in contact with them. So let me show you a quick picture here so you can kind of grab the concept. So this is going to be a picture of a website versus ClickFunnels or a sales funnel. On the left is going to be a website. Let's say, for example, I'm an EMS pilot, right? So I have to buy boots for work. Let's say I need some new boots for work. So I have to go to this website. I go onto the website, and once I get there, it's like I pretty much go everywhere, if that kind of makes sense. Once I click in there, I'm there for boots, but I start seeing that there's sales for 50% off for these scarves. They're on sale, these sunglasses over here, or I got these backpacks that are just coming out brand new, and me as a customer, I just get confused, I lose track, and at the end, I more than likely don't buy. So the biggest thing that you want to do is keep your customers focused along the way from point A all the way to point B. You see on the right hand side over here, ClickFunnels or a sales funnel, their main thing was to buy boots, right? It's like, yeah, so I need to buy some. They click on it. Along the way, you could actually grab their email. Okay, grabbing and building your email list is very important if you want to sustain a good, long, profitable business. Okay, and then also you could also offer them a free ebook for giving them their email. You could offer them more information or whatever, and then at the end send them directly to those boots that they originally were there for. So if that kind of makes sense. Let me show you. Let's go onto the website here. I go to US Tactical, US Patriot Tactical, right, to buy boots. So let's say I'm in the market for boots, since that was my example in the beginning. Okay, I go onto their website, and as you kind of see here, okay, cool. So I see the first thing, I see some fleas, here's some boots. But when I start scrolling down, they're talking about Army, Public Safety, Air Force. Now they're throwing out a backpack, some logos, look, some shirts, you know. Me as the customer, I start kind of getting distracted, confused. I don't know what to buy or what to do. And at the end, I more than likely don't buy it right then and there. Okay, that's what you don't want in your business. You want the customer to go from point A all the way to point B directly focused on that actual product that they originally clicked on. Okay, so for example, I'm in the make money online business, right, in the market. So if you click on my link, hey, let me show you how to make money, I want to send you to the actual product or to whoever program I'm sending you to, but along the way I want to grab your email so I can stay in touch. I want to give you a free ebook, a present, a video, or whatever, right? The biggest thing for a sales funnel is for you to keep your customers focused from point A all the way to point B. So that is what a sales funnel is. Now, ClickFunnels is going to be the software where you can actually build your sales funnel. You could actually modify it to whatever you want it for the customer, whatever you're doing. It doesn't have to be make money online. It could be anything else. If you're into if you're trying to sell like your own courses, your own products, if you're trying anything as far as fitness, right? Anything that you actually want to do. So let's go ahead and build an actual funnel here, a simple funnel. The way I like to build my funnels is I like to use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, right? That's what I want. I don't want to confuse the customer. I don't want to throw in all this technical logic stuff. You just want to keep it simple. You want to get them from point A to point B. Once they actually go in on buy whatever product or whatever you're doing, then you can start offering them the logic side. So this is actually what the main page looks for a funnel, okay? So let's go ahead and start from scratch. Once you actually created your ClickFunnels account and everything, you come up to the top and you want to build a funnel. All right, so you got a couple choices here. On the left hand side, you have the cookbook builder process, which is going to be where ClickFunnels has pre-made funnels already made for you, whatever you want, or you can actually go to the right and go to a classic funnel. Okay, so I go both ways. So let's go on the right. You can make a funnel that collects emails. For example, that's what I do. That's what I do as far as affiliate marketing. I collect emails and then send them off to the product. You could sell your product. Let's say you're selling your own physical product or something, or you can actually do a host webinar. Okay, so these are different ones, and of course from there you could actually choose whatever funnels, whatever pictures, portrait, whatever you want. I like to go to the cookbook. Okay, these are already pre-made, plus they give you a little video on how to do it or what it is. So here you can kind of see you have different types of funnels. Homepage, hero funnel, lead magnet. That's the one that I kind of use because that's what we want to do. We want a lead magnet funnel. I don't do webinars. Let's see what else. Live demos, surveys. You know, there's just a lot of actual funnels out there. So let's say, for example, I want to go. Let's get the lead magnet. Okay, I want to click this one. Here's a little video by Russell, the main CEO, the main guy that created Leads Funnel, and he's going to show you what it is, how to do it, or whatever. A short little video. Okay. Down here, you can see you have some free funnels, and then of course, if you want to get some paid funnels, which are a little bit more advanced, more high tech, you could actually certainly do that. So, but for this purpose of this video, we're just going to stick with some free ones. Okay. So let's say that we want to go. I'm just going to pick this one right here, the first one, and this is where you can get the funnel. The first, so like I said, I like to keep it simple. I like to keep a regular opt-in page and a thank you page. Step one is going to be the lead magnet. Okay, you can kind of see here, finally get this awesome thing. Okay, they're offering a book, right? An ebook. In exchange for your email, they'll give you a book. And then on the second page is going to be a thank you page. Okay, so this is going to be your actual sales funnel. The first page, let's go back to my make money online. Hey, you want to make money online? All right, cool. Click on my link. They go to my link. It's like, hey, you want this free ebook right here? Put in your email. They put in their email. I collect their email, and that's how I actually stay in touch with them, offering them sales offers, also giving them value, more information, or whatever. That's how I stay in contact. After they do that, they go to the next page. This thank you page, personally, the way I do it is I put a little video out, and you see this is a little place where you can put your video. I put a video of myself saying, hey, thank you for opting in, putting in your video. This is what you want to do. This is what you're going to expect from this if you go into this course. And then from here, this is where I'm going to send them to the product. So, for example, I promote Legendary Marketer. Hey, thank you for letting me, giving me your email. Here's your free ebook. This is my journey. On the next page, after you click on that button that's on the bottom or on the side, you're going to go and you're going to be introduced by a guy named Dave Sharp. He's going to be the one with the program, and he's my mentor and so forth. And that way you have the customer focused. He understands where he's going, what he's doing, and he goes off to the product. Okay. So let's say that I do want this funnel. Let's get this funnel. Okay. So now this funnel is loading up into my profile. So it's going to take a little bit. We're working on delivering your funnel, ClickFunnels account. Okay, your purchase is complete. All right, so now this is going to be the main page for the funnel. And you can kind of see on the left-hand side, you have the checklist, the funnel steps, and they could be a lot more funnels. I've seen a lot more steps where you have about 10 more steps. But like I said, for this purpose of this training, we're just going to keep it simple. That's the way I like to do my stuff. And we're just going to do it for this thing. The first one's going to be the opt-in lead magnet, okay? This is the first page where you're going to collect their emails. You're going to offer them the free ebook, stuff like that, okay? After they click on that and they give you the email, they're going to go to step 2. You kind of see here. They're going to go down to this thank you page. And of course, like what I was saying, this thank you page is going to be, it could be a picture, it could be a video of yourself or whatever. You know, just kind of introduce them. You want to actually bridge the gap between where they actually found you on social media, your face, and introduce them to the new face, which is going to be Dave Sharp. Okay, that's what you want to do. So this first actual page, let's just stick with this first opt-in page. Okay, there's going to be a couple stuff that we're going to actually change out first. The first thing that we want to do is we want to change out the URLs and how it kind of looks. Okay, come up here to the right hand side, up to the settings. Once you come in here, this is going to be the name. You can name this whatever you want, right? Let's say we're going to name this, I don't know, YouTube example, right? Just for example for this purpose, okay? The domain. So if you have a domain, I highly recommend you getting a domain name, and this is where it's going to go. So when they click on, or when they type in, for example, my domain name is davidogutierrez.com, they're going to go to this web page, but you also have the path name. So the path is going to be anything after your .com /. So you don't want it, you want it to clean it up, right? So let's just say that we want to clean it up, and let's just put YouTube example, right? So let's just put YouTube. Okay, we want to clean it up. See if I could spell it too. All right, YouTube. Okay, so after they type in davidogutierrez.com / YouTube, they're going to send them to this page. Okay, now if you come down, there's going to be a couple more boxes. You kind of see the heading tracking code, body tracking code. This is more for like if you have a Facebook pixel. This is where you're going to put in your information or your code, so Facebook could actually track who comes into your page, who opts in, who doesn't, who purchases, and so forth. Okay, every time you do anything on ClickFunnels, you're always going to want to save and update. Okay, scroll all the way down, save and update. If you don't, it will not save. Okay, so now this heading right here is going to be the URL to take you to this page here. So let's clean this up as well. Click on the settings page. Once again, you can name this whatever you want, YouTube for right now, for example, and here's your path name, right? So my path, I'm just going to type in YouTube again, just for the purpose of this. And of course, once again, once you're done, always save and update. Okay, so now you see that's a lot more cleaner. So you have davidogutierrez.com / YouTube. Okay, now if you click on this, if you type this in, open it up on a new page, it will send you to this page here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and edit it. Let's get this guy out of the way here. Looks like this guy's kind of like in the way anywhere I go. Okay, so let's go back. Now that we cleaned up our URLs, now let's go ahead and start editing our actual opt-in page. So let's go ahead and go to edit page down here. All right, so now in this is where you're going to edit. You're either going to edit, write whatever you want, pictures, emails, or whatever, right? So you kind of see that we have a couple of different boxes and colors. You're going to have a green box, a blue box, and an orange box. The green box is called a section. A section is going to be the entire page here that you have. Okay, if you go down a step farther down, you're going to have blue. These are going to be called rows, and rows are going to be how many are going to be inside whatever you want to edit inside the section, if that kind of makes sense. This is where you're going to be able to add, for example, columns. Rows, you're going to be able to add columns if you want to add, like, let's say pictures, words, or whatever, and I'll show you right now in a bit. And then the orange is going to be called elements, and this is where you're going to be editing your words. Let's say I wanted to change whatever here. I could change here and type whatever I want, right? So that's just kind of like a general look on how to do stuff. So let's say I want to change this and I want to make, let's just write, I want to make money online, right? So let's see. So put your email below to get instant access. Okay, cool. Let's say I want to put a picture here of whatever, right? Let's change this up right here. Okay, so let's say I want to put a picture of myself. So you're going to come into this element here. I want to change this book. Going over to settings, and here's your image. Okay, so this is where you're going to be able to pick your images. Okay, this is where you upload your images. If you have them on your computer or whatever, you pick whichever. I'm just going to pick this guy right here with me and my wife, and I'm going to add the image, right? So now it's there, right? Okay, so, and since I'm actually doing make money online, let's just say okay, so let's just say something like that, right? So let's say, hey, you know what? I'm in the making money online business. You opt in, find out the exact formula on how to make money online. You're one step away. So please put in your email here, and then from here it's going to send you over to the next page. So you can kind of see here on the bottom left hand corner, you see email. This is where they're going to put their email in, and then bottom here says submit the page. So that means it's going to be submitting it to the next page whenever they click on it. Okay, so let's say, hey, you know what, this is what I like, this is what I want to do, just for something simple, right? Let's go ahead and preview it. And remember, every time you actually leave a page, always save it, because if you don't, it will not save. So let's save it and let's go ahead and preview it. So when they opt in, this is what the customer is going to see. Okay. Oh, forgot to put my logo up here. Well, we can change this up right now in a bit. Okay. So they're going to see, oh, find out the exact formula. Cool. So I'm going to put in my email, and they're going to click it. Click the button. Now they're going to go over to the next page, the next sales funnel, which is the thank you page. Okay, so since we haven't done anything, and this is what we want it to do. We want it to actually work like this. All right, cool. So let's just say this is what we want. Let's say we want to change this up. Okay, let's say just so I can kind of show you a little bit from the other. And let's say I want to add another column. Let's say I want to put something under here. Okay, make sure you go into this blue, and you see this little blue plus sign. If it works, there we go. Add new row. So you want to add a new row just on the bottom, okay? Now you can add one column, two columns, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, right? Let's just say 4. I want to add 4 little columns on the bottom. And here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I can put whatever I want, right? Let's say I want to put a picture, I want to put some more words or whatever. I want to add an element, okay? What do you want to do? Do you want to add a headline, a paragraph, an image, a video? There's just so much stuff that you can actually do. The biggest thing is like you just go and play with it. That's how I started learning from this. I did watch videos, tutorials, but when I started actually playing with it is how I actually learned it. So, you know what? Let me get rid of, let's see. Let's throw this dude over here. Okay. So let's say I just want to add another image for whatever reason, right? Add an image, and it's the same thing as we did down here. Go to your image, click settings, and then just add whatever image you want to do. And that's pretty much, that's as simple as it gets. Let's say you don't like this right here, you kind of messed up, just delete the whole thing, right? And start all over again. So cool. So let's say this is how we want our actual first opt-in page to put. This is the page that we want to tell them, hey, you want a free ebook, or you're one step away, put in your email, you're going to go to the next step, which is going to be step 2. Let's say and then of course if you want to edit whatever it says here, maybe you don't want it to say go to step number 2, this is where you edit it, right? Find out now, right? Just something that I just kind of, something like that, right? So whatever you want to do, it's actually really cool because you can actually modify and pretty much put it to how you want it. Okay. Before you leave, once again, make sure to save it. So now we saved it. This is what we want it to happen. This is how we want it to actually come out. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with the logos because that's how you kind of saw how to do stuff. Okay. Let's go back and let's go ahead and exit. Now let's go back to our thank you page. Okay. Now before we go to our thank you page, you can see here they have a split test. Okay. I'm not going to really do it right here, but what a split test is where we as the person could actually split test this same page and see and kind of test different opt-in pages to see which one actually gets better traction. That's the name of the game. For us, we are always split testing. We're always kind of testing to see which one is better, which one gets you more sales, more emails, opt-ins, or whatever. Okay, you pretty much just kind of create a variation. It's going to duplicate this same opt-in page over here, and let's say I want to change, let's say, the picture. I'll leave this picture here, but I want to put a different picture. I want to see which one people actually opt in more from just changing a picture, right? And then after you do like a trial, you see that, hey, you know what, number 2 is doing a lot better because of this picture. This is going to be your main opt-in. So that's the name of the game. We're always going to be split testing. We're always going to be testing products. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now let's go down to the lead page or the thank you page. Once again, you could actually clean up your URL. You kind of see that it does look a little messy. You saw how I did that earlier. Just click on the settings up here. Put whatever you want, thank you page or whatever, and then down here is where you're going to edit the page. this little button right here, preview the page, and then of course your settings from here. And of course you could also split test. And I'm just going to run through this real quick just because the editing is pretty self-explanatory here. So once again, we have the green boxes, the blue, and then the orange. Now if I wanted to put a video here, you pick whatever video you want. Now the videos are tricky, check this out. So let's say I want to put a video, okay? Video types. So they have different types of video types that you can come from. A YouTube, Vimeo, Wista, EZVideo, or the HTML5 video, okay? I personally use Wista and YouTube. So for YouTube, it's a lot. For me personally, I truly believe YouTube is a little bit easier. What you do is you go and create a YouTube account. If you don't, create and upload a video of whatever you wanted to put here, right? So let's say, for example, this is going to be a thank you page, and you're going to say something like, hey guys, thanks for opting in from the last page. Thanks for opting in, giving me your email. Here's your free ebook or the free video. And you pretty much just kind of talk to them on what they're going to expect on the next page. So let's say I'm going to be sending them over to Legendary Marketer, which is the company that I promote. Hey, I'm going to be sending you on the next page when you click on this button, the next button right here on the side, I'm going to be sending you over to Legendary Marketer, and you're going to be introduced by a guy named Dave Sharp. That way the customer understands that he's transitioning from David Gutierrez, which is me, over to Dave Sharp, so you won't lose him. Okay, so once again, create a video on YouTube. You can make it private so nobody else sees it. And then from there, just grab the URL, paste it in here, and it's going to show up on your thank you page. Okay, so if you're having a lot of problems or if it's really confusing, write there in the comments on the bottom, and that way I could explain it a little bit more in detail and make another video on it as far as exactly how to do it. Wista's going to be the same thing, a little bit different, but you create an account with Wista, with what I use, and then you could change the colors or whatever you want to do, and then of course just upload it onto here. Okay, let's see what else. So pretty much that's it. Of course you could change whatever you want here. You could actually cut out these boxes if you don't like these boxes down here. If you don't have anything to connect or whatever, you want to put a disclaimer. Totally up to you. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it as far as creating a sales funnel. I know it looks like it's a lot, but once you start messing with it and getting into it, it's simple to actually use. There might be little things here and there, and then of course how to connect your Aweber account where they actually put the emails in, where they can actually send them over to your autoresponder, or if you want to keep them here in ClickFunnels. So there's just a lot of little details, and I'll cover these on the next video. That way I don't get off track. Remember, a sales funnel is to keep that customer directly, keep them focused from point A to point B. I don't want to start going off and start showing you something else. So I'll make another video as far as how to connect your Aweber account or whatever autoresponder you have, so that way when they do put in your emails, you can send them over to your email list, and that's where you have all your automated emails and so forth and so forth. But this is pretty much it. So thank you for joining me. You could also write whatever little detail, anything right here that you have. I could even show you. Watch. So let's just say we're just going to save it. Every time we leave, always save it. Okay, so I could actually take you into here, and these are a couple of my funnels. Like I said, I like to keep it simple. That's what I like to do. So this is my funnel that I've actually created, that one of them that I use. Okay, and you kind of see here that I'm using even today, that actually you see that just a simple process. It's an opt-in and a thank you page. An opt-in page where you collect your emails for anyone who wants to start making money online but doesn't know where to start, right? The biggest thing is you want the customer, you want to actually have curious on what comes up next. Okay, they do want to make money online, but you want to keep them curious and don't give out everything at the beginning. So you want to give them their email list, and then you go over to your thank you page, and you see here that I have a split test. I have 2 different split tests. Okay, I have 2 different videos to see which one performs better. Okay, and you pretty much just put a video out saying, hey, thank you for opting in, this is me, I'm going to introduce you, and then give them a little bit of what you're going to send them off to the next page. Simple as that. So I like to do the KISS method. Keep it simple because it actually works. You want the customer to be focused, as well as keep them curious until you get to that until you send them through your funnel. Because if you actually if you give them everything in the beginning of the funnel, say you give them the whole thing, they're not going to continue on to the funnel. Because once they got their stuff, they're going to leave. So you want to keep them curious, put in their email, help them out, and at the end, take them over to the product page. So simple, easy. If you have any questions, if I confused you throughout the way, I hope I didn't. Please leave it down in the comments. Like I said, let's go back here. So YouTube example. So this is the one that we just did. So 2 steps. So yeah. So sorry about that. So I hope if this was actually helpful, please leave it in the comments there. Please give me a like, a thumbs up. And also, if you want to learn how to make money online, or what I do to make money online as an affiliate marketer, I will leave a link down in the description below where you could actually go. And like I said, you're going to go through like my funnel and you'll see how I do it, how I collect emails, and then of course how you start on making money online and start promoting. So once again, thanks for joining me. Like I said, if you like this video, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys.